As you guys can see, we're back in the showroom. It's kind of depleted. A lot of cars went to auction. And today I got the chance to do a quick video on this car that's in front of me. You might have seen it 20 seconds ago. It's a 1970 Dodge Charger RT. Thing's super clean, super sick. Unfortunately, we aren't able to drive it out on the road for the fact that it is going to auction tomorrow. And I just cleaned it yesterday, just got fixed, and I don't want nothing happening to it. So I'm gonna do like a walk around, talk a little bit about it, show you some little details, and just show it off. That's what my job is, showing off vehicles. Now, if you guys notice, I haven't posted in about a month. It's kind of hard to drive these cars with the snow because of the salt. You don't want to drive old classic cars that are for sale with salt on the road because it's not good for the car in general. It's the worst thing about living in the Midwest. As well as if you do hear a little bit of a tone difference in my throat, I am not feeling the best. I'm a little under weather. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'm gonna start showing you off this car. I want to show you guys is a full look around of it. Now, I did a video, I wouldn't say a video, I did a shorts video of this about 3 months ago. Just a quick like 40-second one. This thing is an absolute beaut. Black looks so good on it with the chrome trim around the front. Also the chrome wheels, as you guys can see. I'll get a close up of that. That's not your stereotypical kind of wheel that you put on this vehicle, especially with the high profile rim. You don't see it often on this kind of car. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't hate it. I'm just not used to it yet. As you guys can see, I'll go from the side. There is a bit of a, I guess you'd say squat in the front end. This car does come with aftermarket suspension, so the front is lowered slightly. I'll try to post a picture of this car stock now, and you guys can easily see the difference, as well as the back. You can see that the back's not been lowered at all, it's just the front. Now, if you guys look at the body, in my opinion, the body line of the Dodge Chargers were beautiful. From the arch the back had to like the nose dive it had. My hand's all over the place, sorry. It's just beauty, and it's so sleek, so clean, and so smooth. I think it's probably one of the best body models of the time period. Now, I'm gonna attempt to pop the hood open. This thing's a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna pop the hood open, and I'm gonna show you guys what this is rocking. I was informed that it's a 440 cubic inch motor. I also was told that you can pretty much say it's a 500 inch cubic motor. I'm not too sure about V8 and all that back in the day. I just know this thing's rowdy. It has 591 horsepower, round up to 600 horsepower. So that's in that whole range, 591 to 600. And this thing can rip. My boss told me that when he was driving down the street, the ass end wanted to kick out. Also, it got a little swirly. I just try to do this one-handed, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna get somebody to hold the camera or set it down somewhere. But the latch is right underneath this in this little hole. You take it and you just slide it. Oh, that's pretty simple. And the second part of the lever that you have to pull open, or push open, it's right there. You can see it. You push it up, and you just lift. And check that out. It's beauty. Super clean. Everything was just retouched up, refinished. This thing runs like a beaut. Sounds super aggressive and super mean. I have a clip of it running from yesterday that I'll throw in here. And as you can see, it sounds amazing. It sounds good, and it sounds like it's hungry. It just wants to eat. I'm gonna take you guys to the inside. So super clean, basic interior, black, which is, in my opinion, the best color interior you can get. With this really old, like, I'm not sure if you call this like leather or like what material this is, but it's super, super like rough, but comfy. And I'm gonna show you the dash. And this is how you start it. I'm not gonna start it just because I'm not trying to break anything. But in order to start this car, you have to get in here, flip this knob up, put the key in the ignition, put that little switch up, the switch underneath the red switch, and turn the key and it starts. Sounds mean. You just gotta trust me. Just gotta trust me. Now, like, the dash, there's nothing too fancy about it. It's typical 1970s dash. It's a pretty nice car. And like, yeah, that little emblem right there for Charger. That's the door card. I'm not used to doing this for a video, but I'm gonna show it off a little bit. And then the back seat, you take the seat, forward. Now I want to say something. Let's zoom out a little bit. If you notice, there's like no button you have to push. You just take the seat and you push it forward. I love that. I don't know why cars nowadays you have to have a button you push or a lever you got to pull. It's like, dude, just make it to where you can just take the seat and fling it forward. It's just so much easier getting in and out. But that's the back seats. I don't know if for a big person, like I said in the past video, I'm 5'6", so I'm hopping here quick. Yeah, so I'm 5'6", I'm doing a little more. Nope. My knees are touching this, and I know the seat can go up, but that's just like your estimate of how much room you got. And then I'm gonna flip the camera around. Hopefully it's in focus, but I got plenty of headroom right here for the most part. But if you're like 6'4", getting a lot fitting back here, a image of how big these wheels are and like how it's like your stereotypical size. As you can see, size 20. It's a 20-inch rim on a Dodge Charger. That I've never seen this in person. Normally you see like the whole muscle style rims on a vehicle like this, and also you see thicker tread, not thin. Shut that. I mean, I don't hate it. One thing I do love though is the red on black with the stripe. At first I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I just think it looks so smooth together. It's a good color combination. One of the last things we're going to talk about is the ass end. Finish it off with a chrome bumper across. I wasn't the biggest fan of chrome growing up. Still not the biggest fan of it. But on classic cars like this, I think chrome does match nicely and does give it a nice look. This is it from the side. Like, it's not bad. She's kind of flat. Not gonna lie, she's kind of flat. But it's an aggressive end. And you know that if you're racing and you see this tail lights, you're probably gonna get gapped, get smoked. Since, you know, I'm reviewing a Dodge Charger, Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel might see this and he'll let me join the family. We can all hope, right? We all want to be like Vin Diesel. Family. Now, that's pretty much all of it. Walk around. We're gonna move the car over here in a little bit to the staging wall. And I'm gonna take some shots of it. That way I can show you off how good it actually looks. And I'll try to throw some more details and specs about this car on the screen at the end. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the rest of the video.